computer's messed up.
Looks like that is unanimous. We'll now go to item G2, please.
Item G2, resolution authorizing the forgiveness of the remaining Housing Finance Fund loan at 207 North Spring Street, located in the Northwest Ward. Community Development Housing General Government Committee, 3 votes for approval and 1 abstain.
I'll ask Samuel if you would give us a report on this, and there are some additional conditions that staff is recommending for this. Please.
That is correct. Good afternoon, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, members of the City Council. I'm Samuel Hunter, Assistant Neighborhood Services Director. As the City Clerk read, this is a request for the forgiveness of a remaining Housing Finance Fund loan in the amount of $156,869.89. This property is located at 207 North Spring Street here in the Northwest Ward. I'm going to give some historical context for you all and for the community about this property specifically. On July 6, 2001, the Housing Partnership of Winston-Salem Forsyth County was provided with a housing finance loan in the amount of $426,000 for the property of 207 North Spring Street. Currently, there's a remaining balance of $156,000. By resolution on November 18, 2019, City Council agreed to forgive the said outstanding balance of part of a sale of the prospective property. That sale did not go through, so we're here again about the forgiveness of the loan. There's a request from the Spring Street Co-op LLC to forgive the balance of the loan in exchange for a fully renovated property that is made affordable for a 30-year period to individuals whose income is between 30% and 50% of their area median income. As of right now, there are 2 studio apartments and 3 one-bedroom units at 207 North Spring Street. The property has sought some financial assistance from a private financial institution from some other donors as well. Staff has recommended that if this loan is forgiven, that they need to adhere to some specific conditions, and I'll go by those conditions that we've discussed. The first one is that the purchase of the property and receiving clear title of the property must be completed within the next 12 months of adoption of this resolution. So that's one of the conditions. And then the next one is they must execute and record restrictive covenants and conditions, amongst other things, the affordable housing restrictions and conditions agreed upon by the Spring Street Co-op LLC. And then also some additional terms with their board, and that is consistent with the Housing Justice Act. In addition to that, they will also need to make the necessary repairs to obtain a certificate of occupancy within 24 months of the purchase of the property. So I'll just go through those one more time. First one is receiving clear title in 12 months. The second one is making sure that they have restrictive covenants recorded on the property, and then also making sure they obtain a certificate of occupancy within 24 months of the sale of the property. I do have representatives from Spring Street Co-op here in attendance if you have questions for them, and I can also take some questions as well.
Any questions, council members? Thank you. This has come from your committee, Mayor Pro Tem. I would recognize you for a motion if you're ready.
Thank you. Mayor, members of the council, I move for approval of agenda item G2.
Second.
Second by Council Member Scipio. Any further discussion?
I'd like to make a comment.
Go ahead, Council Mayor Pro Tem.
Again, I want to commend this group for being innovative and thinking of the next. Because in order for us to solve this housing issue, I filled out a very lengthy survey today as to what my thoughts were on how we or I was going to make housing affordable in Winston-Salem and build more units. And they probably won't like my answer when they get it, but I told them it's not just a city municipal government problem or issue. It's a everybody issue. And unless we collaboratively work with private sector, banks, businesses, nonprofits, and all of that, the federal government, the state, everyone, this deal is not going to get better. So like I like to tell people, get your mind right. Either we're going to, yeah, that's cool, hand Luke. Either we are going to make an effort intentionally, all of us, to work together and respect when people bring diverse, new, innovative ideas to this council that we've never heard or never seen. We got to be open enough to say, hey, wait a minute, that might work, or maybe y'all need to tweak it a little bit, but we now need to be at a place where we give everybody an opportunity. If it works and within reason and it's legal, then we can go with this. So I'm excited to see how this goes in the next phase. I'm excited about the council or the committee being invited to come and take a tour when it's completed, or if you want us to look at it even before it's completed so we can get an idea of how your progress is going. Congratulations, and I wish you nothing but success.